Hello. So I want to share with you something that I experienced and it's still moving through my consciousness. So I went to an orchard with a friend, and the orchard was formerly owned by a family for a long time. And when the natural succession happened of the current owners aging out, they sold the farm to a younger couple. And I guess they've been managing the farm now for a couple years. So we went to meet the owners, and well, not to meet the owners. We went to the orchard to get apples and apple cider and check out the land and be there. And it just so happened that we got there and no one else was there, and it was very quiet, and it was a gorgeous day. So we got to spend time with the owner and learn about their approach to this farm. And so he calls it a holistic approach, okay? And he kept saying to us, "I'm sorry, but our apples aren't pretty. We have ugly apples here." And there was even a sign that said ugly apples. Now, I want to show you this ugly apple. This is a Mitsu apple. And you can see that there's some markings on it and dimples and divots, which I think enhance the beauty. These demarcations are a story, right, about this apple's season and growth, what it was interacting with, what the weather patterns were like, what the temperature was like. And to me, I think that this is a really beautiful apple with a grand provenance, right? Very grand showing. And it got me thinking about how in society there are these ideas that transfer, and we pick them up and we carry them, and then they become ours. And somewhere along the line, real food became ugly food, and commercially produced food became pretty food. Now, what I think is interesting about that is the quote-unquote ugly foods have a higher nutritional value because their growing cycle wasn't expedited in any way. They weren't forced to grow quicker. They weren't forced to grow bigger. They had a natural growing season, and so it makes the nutritional value more dense, as opposed to our commercially grown food, which is hurried along and then picked before it's ripe. And so it just got me thinking about a lot of things that take time to beautify, and to be at their full potency, and how, like, giving the grace for that, giving the necessary time and environment for that to take place. And I think the fruit of that is something that we can all sink our teeth into. Until next time.